A fact check on tonight's debate. No shortage of work for our friend and in-house counsel Ari Melber, host of the 6 p.m. Eastern Hour on this network. Also happens to be our chief legal correspondent, so it's kind of in his title. But Ari, I was thinking of you during the event, not knowing quite where I'd start if I were you, but go ahead.
Thank you, Brian. Good to be with you. There was more to start with, as you say, because this was, quite frankly, a more audible debate. There was more back and forth between the candidates, whatever you thought of it. And a big thing we want to start with on policy and law, which some of our anchors have touched on already, is that exchange about child separation and immigration. Basically, the president was trying to imply that the previous administration, where, of course, Joe Biden was vice president, had the same or a similar policy. And that's not true. We'll put some of the data up here regarding child separation. Under the Trump administration, you have this 3,000 children separated from their parents. As mentioned, 545 children have parents who are still essentially at large as far as the U.S. government's concerned. As for what the Obama administration did, they had family detention centers. They had harsh exploitation policies, some of which were controversial. But a key distinction here and what makes Trump's claim false, they did not, as policy, target families for separation. Then there was, of course, the discussion of COVID, Brian, and you and Rachel and others have touched on this. We now have put together, and airing this for the first time, the ultimate fact check of Donald Trump, because it's his own administration CDC director who contradicts what Trump tried to claim tonight on vaccines. We'll let people see it for themselves.
We have a vaccine that's coming. It's ready. It's going to be announced within weeks, and it's going to be delivered.
If you're asking me when is it going to be generally available to the American public, I think we're probably looking at late second quarter, third quarter, 2021.
That is about as crisp a fact check as you can get. Dr. Robert Redfield, who's a virologist who runs the CDC, but again, serves in Trump's own administration, pushing that projected date way past out what the president claimed. Third and final fact check tonight, Brian, an important one, is on the risks posed by COVID. How you apportion the blame, that may be a political debate. But how this disease, this virus affects people, well, the president trying to claim 99% of young adults don't have any problems. That's just not the case. About 1 out of 5, 20% need intensive care. 1 out of 10 need ventilators. We know how serious that is. And tragically, over 2.5% die even in that younger age group. Yes, it is not as dangerous as the main at-risk group of seniors, but it is by no means a walk in the park. Brian.
Strangest moment of the night remains when Trump accused Biden of selling pillows and sheets. Ari Melber, thank you for taking a whack with a scythe at some of the behemoth facts that needed checking.
Hey there, I'm Chris Hayes from MSNBC. Thanks for watching MSNBC on YouTube. If you want to keep up to date with the videos we're putting out, you can click subscribe just below me or click over on this list to see lots of other great videos.